Do I get asked a lot if it's a good idea to sell your house, if it's a good time to sell? Should I sell my house, Ben? The market is crazy, it's competitive, and a lot of people are wondering, should they sell today? Should they wait till spring? What should I do? Well, I'm going to answer the question, should I sell my Knoxville house right now? And we're going to get started right. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to All Things Knoxville with me, Ben Barredo, your real estate pro and relocation expert for East Tennessee. Before we jump into the video, I just want to remind you that I make videos just like this every single week. So if you like it and you would like to see more videos just like this one, then hit that like button and then hit the subscribe button and then maybe even hit the bell button so you don't miss out on future videos. Also, as a realtor, I make a living helping people just like you create opportunity. The kind of opportunity that you only find in real estate, aka home ownership. If you live in Knox County area, or if you're thinking about relocating here, please give me a call. I help people like you every single day, and I'd love to help you too. Okay, so let's answer the question of whether right now is the right time for you to sell your home in Knoxville. Now, I know it's confusing to answer this question, especially if you're looking at it from a point of view of how to get the most money. I'll touch on that a little bit later. But right now, of course, as a realtor, let's just get this part out of the way. I obviously always think it's a good time to sell. I'm going to be completely honest with you when it comes to that. So putting that off the table, I think there are several ways to approach this as a homeowner. First, let's ask some personal questions to see if it's a right time to sell for you. So, number one, you want to ask yourself, do you have a reason to sell? I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you just had a kid and you need another room. Maybe with social distancing going on in the world right now, you have to work from home every day and you have to continue doing it until the foreseeable future, and the kitchen table isn't working out anymore. And maybe your kids moved out and you are suddenly an empty nester and you have way more space than you need. A common one is that you find yourself in poor health and maybe you need a home that's more manageable, like one that is one level so you don't have to deal with stairs, or closer to your doctor so you don't have to commute an hour, 2 or 3 times a week. Maybe it's the opposite of that and you like to get out and you like to hike and you want to live close to parks, or you like the nightlife and you want to be in the city. Whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, you have to answer these questions. And then if you find that by selling your home and buying another, your quality of life is going to improve to a point that it's better to sell and move now than later, then yes, you should definitely consider selling your house right now. Next, let's ask ourselves if it's a good time for buyers to buy homes. I mean, you can't sell if there are no buyers, right? Looking at the market, but we're looking at the home loan market right now, we all know that home loan interest rates are at record lows. Now, if I were a buyer, I would take advantage of that, because if you wait until interest rates go up, then you're basically going to lose buying power. Let me ask you, did you know that the interest rate directly affects your monthly payment? Right now, on a $100,000 loan, in today's roughly 2.8% interest rate, you would have to pay $411 monthly towards that mortgage in a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, and pay $147,000 total over the life of the loan. Now, if you add 1% to that, you're now paying $466 a month, and your total loan is going to be $167,000 over the life of the loan. So if you based it on a $90,000 loan, you still pay more than you would at 2.8%. So as a buyer, if I'm going to wait for home prices to come down, which almost always coincides with higher interest rates, then you're still spending more money over time than you would if you would just jump into the market right now. So looking at the market, you know that buyers know this is true because they're taking advantage of these low interest rates loans, and they're flooding the market and buying houses before they even have time to register on the radar of the MLS or Zillow or wherever it is you're looking for homes. So this leads me to the next thing to take a look at. Now let's look at the market itself. We are in an extremely low inventory market, and as a homeowner thinking of selling, this is a great time for you. We call this a seller's market. Why? Because sellers have an advantage in this market. If you want to get your home sold with little fuss, little negotiations, and you want to have little competition in a low inventory market, you have all of that, aka a seller's market. In any economy, low inventory creates higher demand, and higher demand causes prices to go up. That's what we're seeing here. But that doesn't mean your house is right for selling. Before we answer that, you might find this next thing helpful if you're thinking of selling. Before you sell, you might want to know what your home is worth. If you're in the Knoxville area, you should go to my website, click on the seller's link, and then click what is my home worth. Here you'll see when you get to that page, you'll drop an email and then your address and click get my estimate. Two things will happen. One, I'll get notified of you requesting a home valuation. I'll probably give you a call. Hopefully you answer. I send you an email, and after asking you a few questions, either through the phone or through the email, I'll run a home valuation based on what you say and send you some numbers that that'll be what your home would likely sell for in this market. Next, you'll get a free how to prep your home for sale guide. Now, this is a step-by-step guide that breaks down your home into manageable sections so that you can go through and declutter, clean, prepare, repair, and get your home ready for not just the market and for buyers to come walk through, but for photography, video, and all of that. The link is in the description. Check it out. I'd love to help you find out what your home is worth, and I think you'll really dig that guide. So we're in a seller's market. It doesn't mean your home will sell. For a home to sell and to sell fast, it must be priced based on market value. Luckily, market values are high right now, so if you have equity, which you should definitely have if you're going to sell. I didn't really bring that step up, but that should be obvious. You'll get a nice chunk of change. The house must also be move-in ready for the most part and in at least decent condition. It doesn't mean it has to be updated with all new stuff. It just has to be move-in ready. That means it can't be a wreck. It can't be a mess. It can't be cluttered with stuff. It has to be move-in ready. It has to be clean. At the end of the day, only you can say if you should sell your house. If all of these other check boxes are marked, great. But you still need to know for sure if this is the right thing for you and for your family, because I'm sure you're not the only person that's going to be impacted by the sale of your home. Thanks so much for watching this video. I will see you next week. Have a great day, guys. Bye.